looks like the Saudi Crown Prince is launching a new AI company. Kurt, the CyberGuy, joins us now. So, Kurt, a big announcement this morning. What can you tell us about it?
Yeah, hours before the president's arrival, and good morning to you, Lawrence. It's called Humane AI, and a bit of an ironic name for MBS and the Saudi government. This is going to be an AI fund that is being established, largely funded out of the existing PIF fund in Saudi. And, you know, Cheryl hit on it. Who's in the room right now? You've got Meta's, which is Facebook, and Instagram's. Mark Zuckerberg is there. And it says a lot who's in these images that we're seeing on the screen. Who's in that room? Another one, OpenAI, Sam Altman. As you know him from ChatGPT, he is there. And also here, Mark Zuckerberg's friend, Elon Musk. Elon Musk in the room, of course. A lot going on with AI discussions at this forum that's coming up. Now, what do they want? Why are they there? Well, 960 billion reasons, because the Crown Prince has one of the largest investment funds on the planet, and this investment fund is ready to go with technology investments from, you know, AI processing farms to you name it. Development in this category is exploding globally, and they really want to get their hands into it, and they're trying to get their hands on that money and deals made at this conference, thanks to largely the Trump administration putting a focus on technology and the growth of technology back to the U.S. at this point in time.
How would that work, Kurt? They wouldn't be competitors? If MBS has started Humane, this AI company, wouldn't whoever's running ChatGPT be a competitor? How would that work? How would our American investors, how would they get access to PIF, which is the Crown Prince's company?
Yeah, I mean, the ideal would be that we as Americans and our technology American players in the room ideally would cultivate that investment back to the U.S. So how do we grow in the United States through AI? We spend money, and we spend money here on our own soil or in ownership of AI elsewhere, and then it grows the American economy and it grows us as keeping us on the forefront of AI, while really China is biting at the heels right now to try to advance beyond us. Thankfully right now, without a lot of regulation, we're able to advance very quickly. But the bottom line here is it's about making deals with that sort of, you're either going to be my friend or my enemy. You're my competitor, or you're going to be, you know, no matter what, we're going to dance. So do you bring that dance back to the U.S.? Do you try to carve out what our nation can get out of the growth in AI with one of the world's largest funds of $960 billion? You do. You get there and you make deals.
So, Kurt, are you suggesting that this would be more of a partnership versus when you look at China, we're concerned that they're stealing all the intellectual property when it comes to AI, essentially just lifting it, and then they say they're making it better?
Yeah, they are exactly doing that. China has been famous for stealing a lot of corporate America's intelligence, including AI, including a lot of technology advances. We had a story we're tracking right now about other communist governments that are coming into the U.S. to just simply steal from us and go develop it on their own, trying to do it for less money. And in this case, this really is about what kind of deal can we put together with one of the world's largest investors. This is about talking to money bags. So you got money bags and you're in the room, you're going after it to try to cultivate that funding back to America, back to our U.S. funds, and back to growing technology, which is the forefront of those three major players there. And those are just scratching the surface of the technology players that are there at this conference. And if you look back, I mean, they weren't there before. This was not something that was at the forefront. You've got a leader of this country right now going, I see something here with technology, let's play ball. And that's why you got the party going on that you're looking at on your screen.
Right. Quick thing I think it's important to bring up. We need regulation with AI massively quickly. And I think, believe it or not, word is that China also wants it. They are concerned about AI getting so powerful. Their people begin to throw, they could overthrow their government. There's all types of things that are unknown that Elon Musk and Sam Altman have warned us about. But they're saying now, almost like they're doing in college sports, I need the government to come in with some regulation. They introduced some last week. It didn't go over. Tristan Harris has talked about that. But David Sachs is in charge of that. We have an AISAR now. He is there, and he is extremely well respected and unbelievably successful out in Silicon Valley. And just a side note to Saudi Arabia's security, keep Elon Musk and Sam Altman away from each other. They hate each other, and they might take swings, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know if it could degenerate.
Dave, Brian, you're right. You're
Kurt,
right, but you know what you want to look for here is that, I'm sorry, go ahead, Ann.
No, you go ahead. What do we want to look for?
I was just going to say that what we're looking for here is when you put up a lot of regulation, and yeah, you're right, Brian, we need that. We need some kind of guardrails on this because, yes, the machines will come after us and they'll get us. They'll outsmart us. They're already outsmarting us now. They just don't have the weapons or the ability physically to get to us just yet, but we're right around the corner. So yeah, we need the guardrails, but at the same time there's a balance. The more guardrails you put on, when others are not putting on those, the less kind of innovation you're going to see. It's such an accelerated moment. It's one of those things where you either win the game or you don't. You're either the player or you're not in the game. And the more regulation you pour into the mix, the tougher it is to get anything done. So how do you get the whole world to agree to one set of guardrails? Good luck with that. It's just a real tough play. And one of those things where we might have to just clean up the mess after some advancements done. I hate to say that, but it's probably the reality of where we're going, which is just get it done. Now let's rein it back in before it kills us. Right,
and we'll talk more about that and all the advancements as we try to make the world a better place. Thanks so much. Appreciate it,
Kurt.
Appreciate you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.